Hey familia, I'm Miranda here, and today I have a thrift store haul for you. So I figured I'd go ahead and just do a separate video for this since I do have several other things to share at the end of the month. Thought I had a good enough amount to just go on ahead and do a separate video, so that's what we're doing today. I did go to a Goodwill. I did also go to Value Village, which is my savers, and then I did also hit up a bookstore. I have 3 Blu-rays and everything else is DVDs. Haven't really been looking out on too many Blu-rays, at the thrift stores as of late, but anywho, let's go ahead and get into things. All right, so first up, Goodwill. I went there the other day with my daughter. We were kind of having some mommy and me time, and one of the things she wanted to do was go to the thrift store. And of course, we had to go and look at the movies. So I found 3 DVDs, you guys. So this first one, I don't know if this is still out of print. I think it was at one point, but it's the first time that I've ever seen this film out in the open, and I've heard good things on this one, and I was very, very happy to come across it, and that is Pool Hall Junkies. And I don't think this one actually has a Blu-ray release. I think it's only available on DVD, but like I said, I've heard great things on this one, and it has to obviously do with like pool hustling, which I did not know was a thing. So definitely seems like it's going to be a little bit interesting. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out. See Christopher Walken's in here. So yeah, Pool Hall Junkies. I thought that was a pretty cool find. And then I was very, very happy to come across these. So we have the second, volume 2 of the second season of The Loud House. Well, I found the entire first season here. So we got volume 1 and volume 2. And yeah, I mean, $3.99, it's a little steep, but that's just kind of the pricing for TV seasons here in my area at Goodwill. And it was still cheaper than trying to buy it brand new, which I think brand new, if you buy the whole first season, it's like 15 bucks. So $8 for the first season. Didn't think that was too bad. Love this show, you guys. I love it, love it, love it. So we have the entire first season now, which is awesome. They did come with the slips and everything. The discs are in like mint condition. So now I just need to see about getting the volume 1 of season 2, all of season 3, and then Casa Grandes. But yeah, we love these shows, or this show anyways. I think it's great. It's one of the better shows out there. Even the live action spinoff is good, and like the live action movies, we've seen them all, you guys. Me and the kiddos, we enjoy the heck out of this show and everything. So Loud House, if you've never seen this show, you should definitely check it out because it's awesome. So I was super stoked to find the entire first season. All right, next I did go to Value Village. Not really much luck there. I got one title, one DVD, you guys. That's it. And it's one that I've actually heard good things on. I'm guessing this is like some sort of like a slasher of some sort, but that is this film here called Cry Wolf. And basically it has to do with this like hoax email about a serial killer being spread across this like prestigious prep school campus, and it basically says that the game is to there's 3 rules. It says avoid suspicion, lie to your friends, and eliminate your enemies. And so I guess it starts turning deadly or whatever. So I mean, it seems pretty good, right up my alley. And it was $2.99, but purple was color of the day, so I got this for $1.50. So it's pretty awesome. I was happy to come across this one because it's one that I've been wanting to check out for some time, and I'd heard a lot of great things on it. All right, so next up is the bookshop. So this bookshop, they are the ones that put on the library sale at one of my local libraries. They do it twice a year, once in the spring and then once in the fall. And so they're literally like right across the street. It's called the Book Corner. Super cute little shop, and they have like a wall that's just all, physical media and stuff. But yeah, it's a really cute little place. And so I got 3 Blu-rays and some DVDs from them. What I like about this shop is that they get in some very, very interesting titles. Like I could have easily gone crazy getting a lot of old school titles there, but it's just things that I wasn't really too sure about whether I'd be interested in. There was just a lot, and I just didn't have the time to kind of go through and Google everything and see if it's something that I'd be interested in and whatnot. But they do get in a lot of like Warner Archive titles and stuff, a lot of like DVDs and whatnot. And so, I mean, it's always cool to see what they get in. But yeah, like I said, I did grab some things. I need to go again because I totally forgot to take my coupon. Every time you go to the library sale, they give you a 15% off coupon that you can use at the bookstore. And I was just in a rush that day and I forgot to take it in and everything. And so, yeah, I need to go again. But I'm happy with the things that I got. So first up, we'll start off with the Blu-rays. So if you saw my monthly haul for last month, you'd see that I got the second Wall Street film. I think I got it from Facebook. Well, I found the first one. It was weird because they literally had like 3 copies there. So yeah, and I remember seeing this like the last time that I went there, which was like several months ago, and now this time they had 3 copies, which was crazy. But yeah, so Wall Street, happy to have the first one now. Next up, we have this film here called Before I Go to Sleep. This one seemed kind of interesting. Basically, Nicole Kidman's character here, she, I guess, sort of has like amnesia or something because she wakes up every day not knowing, like remembering anything. And so then she slowly starts to try and like piece everything together. And I guess it's just kind of like, I don't know, like disturbing, terrifying secrets that are coming to light and everything. So it seemed like a pretty good watch, like a good little, you know, mystery thriller of some sort. So definitely wanted to check that one out. And this one actually does have a digital code, you guys. So if you want to give it a go, I mean, no guarantee that it will work, but there it is if you'd like to give it a try. All right, next up is this film here. It's actually a musical. When I got this, I didn't really look much into it. I basically got this because it was one of the few Blu-rays there that I did not have, and so I just picked it up. But that is 1776. And yes, it is based on the Broadway production. So it is a musical, and it basically does have to do with July 4th, 1776. We got William Daniels as John Adams, Howard Da Silva as Benjamin Franklin, and Ken Howard as Thomas Jefferson. You do also have Blythe Danner in here. But yeah, another musical for the collection. I'm very curious actually about this one to just kind of see, you know. But yeah, like I said, it's about July 4th, 1776, and just all the events that led up to it, to that specific historical date. So we got that. And this one did also have a digital code. So if you want to give this one a go, there you have it. So those are the Blu-rays. Next up, this one has a great cast, and that is The Gift. And no, it's not like the other one that I guess is like some sort of, I forget what the other one's about, but I have the Blu-ray of the other movie called The Gift. But this one actually, I think I saw somebody post this on Instagram, and it caught my interest, and right in time because it got Keanu Reeves there. Yeah, Kate Blanchett, Giovanni Ribisi, Keanu Reeves, Katie Holmes, Greg Kinnear, and Hilary Swank. Awesome, awesome cast. But basically, Kate Blanchett's character, she can see the future. And so she makes a living off of that. And basically, I guess there's a client, there's a jealous husband. She's plagued with these visions of a missing girl. And it looks like things are all about to kind of like backfire on her. And she can't even see like her future or anything, but she can see other people's futures. So, I mean, it seemed like an interesting little thriller. So definitely looking forward to checking that one out. We got one here for the Christina Ricci collection, and that is Pumpkin. So just got that one for her. All right, next one up is this film here called Death of a Prophet. And it has to do with the last 24 hours of Malcolm X. You do have Morgan Freeman here as Malcolm X, but it also has, it says it's highlighted by newsreel footage and insightful interviews. And it's just the inspiring story of the last 24 hours of Malcolm X. So I thought this would be pretty interesting kind of watch. I don't know that this is necessarily like a kind of like full-on movie. I think it's more of like a documentary, but of course with Morgan Freeman kind of like portraying, I guess, in certain scenes maybe Malcolm X. I don't exactly know for sure, but it seemed pretty interesting here, so wanted to go ahead and check that one out. My son was with, and so he picked this one out. I was like, are you really going to watch this? Like, honestly, I'm not too sure that he really will, but we found the complete 1994 animated television series of Iron Man. I mean, still a pretty cool find. I never watched this myself. I was more into like, you know, X-Men and stuff growing up, not so much Iron Man or whatever, but yeah, it seemed pretty cool, and for like $3, I didn't think that was too bad of a deal. But yeah, we got Iron Man. Again, it's the complete 1994 animated television series. So my son was happy to find this, so I got it for him. We'll see if he actually watches it. And then last but not least, we got one snapper here, which I did not have. We got Jared Leto, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Selma Blair in this film here called Highway. So this just seemed like a kind of a fun watch. Jared Leto basically gets caught in bed with a mobster's wife, and so some goons are out to get him. So he sets out with his best friend here on the road to Seattle. You can kind of see the Space Needle there. Along the way, they meet Selma Blair's character, and they just go on this trip of their life. Just a wild ride, I guess. And it looks like there's a grunge music backdrop and everything. And so, yeah, it just seemed like a kind of cool little watch. So it's happy to come across this one. So those are all of my thrift store pickups, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Join the family if you have not, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.